What's going on, people? Ryan Williams, AFC, back in the building, of course. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Of course, leave your comments in the bottom of this video and click the links in the description if you want to chat to me on Twitter and Instagram. So, of course, this video is about the new manager. Mikel Arteta has been announced officially. Obviously, news broke hours ago. Of course, I was at work, so I couldn't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? So I said to myself, you know what? Okay, cool. I said a couple videos ago that no matter what, I'm just going to back the manager. Simple as that. I made my choice. I know what I did. I said on this channel clearly that I won't buy the top until I see Arsenal perform. And of course, it has been a horrid time for us this season. Of course, obviously, we all know what happened to Unai Emery, and now Freddie Ljungberg has, stepped aside. But Arteta is in right now, coming off his press conference. Sounds very enthusiastic, I have to say, in terms of actually him coming out and basically saying, listen, like, he wants 120%. He wants the players to play for him. He wants the players to play for the club. He wants the players to understand his style, his philosophy, etc. He even come out and even spoke and even said, listen, the fact that I didn't come within the first time round where, we were supposed to get him, that was the talking point. And then we ended up with Unai Emery. So he even said he weren't ready. It wasn't ready. So is there truth to that? I don't know. Is there PR to that? I don't know. But all I know is the man's here now. And look, I've said it in my videos, I was worried. I'm scared because, Mikel has no experience as a first team coach. It's pretty much the same as Freddie Ljungberg. And I'm going to get to that comment in a sec. But at the end of the day, if you bleed the red and white, you will back no matter what. We backed Emery till it went wrong. We backed Wenger for the longest time. Do you know what I mean? We've been supporting Freddie. Do you know what I'm saying? So why am I not going to support Arteta? Even though I said I'm worried about the experience. It's just as much as hiring Freddie. But you have to understand that no matter what, the club comes first. If this is their decision, this is what they want to do, that's it. I ain't going to be like Arteta out and all that shit. And I know there's a lot of fans out there that are not happy with this. And look, I can understand. But like I said, the grievances are with the board. The grievances are with the cronkies. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm more pissed off at the fact that we left it for how long just to get Mikel Arteta as our manager. And the fact that I'm more annoyed is because we could have had Ancelotti, we could have had Allegri, all these other managers have come. Well, they've been in the top runnings at least, and we still didn't manage to sign one until the last few days. And watching that City game, watching Mikel Arteta's facial expressions, it looks so imminent that there could be a chance that Mikel Arteta would become the Arsenal manager. And now he's here. And listen, we got to get behind him no matter what. At the end of the day, like I said, if you guys have a problem with this appointment, you need to take it up with the cronkies. It's as simple as that. But what I will say, like I said in my last video, it's not so much about improvement because this is what I expect. I expect that from every manager that will come into the Arsenal team. And I know there's players in that squad that need to know what time it is. And there's players in the squad that are telling us it's time. They want to lip. And what I mean by want to lip, they want to jet. Now, of course, this brings me back to what I said earlier about Freddie and Arteta pretty much being the same bracket. It's true, but I'm not disrespecting Arteta. I'm not disrespecting Freddie Ljungberg. That is what it is. But, of course, we've had Aubameyang's brother come out and comment on an AFTV post, pretty much giving his opinion on the matter. And I pretty much come out and just said, you know what? He can chat what he chats. I don't care. He don't play for us. Abba does. So as far as I'm concerned, if Aubameyang really feels like this, then he should come out and say something like this. But again, there's been more reports from more outlets stating that players want to leave. They're not feeling Arteta. And listen, as far as I'm concerned, I was an Arsenal fan way before these motherfuckers want to come and play for the club. And I'm not getting at them. I'm just stating the obvious and the facts. I'm with the club. If you're not with the club, bye-bye. It's as simple as that. There's no ties, no nothing. And yes, we can all say that the board have led us to this point where players want to leave, etc. But guess what? If you're Arsenal or whatever club you support, you're with them through and through. Yeah, there's no flip-flops around here. You can have difference in opinions and opinions can change. That's just a football fan's life. You can't come out here 6 months later saying, I'm not playing for this shit no more, when a good 4 weeks ago you were saying, I love the club. Nah, you're either in or you're either out. And that goes with the players as well. Like, look, as much as I love Aubameyang, at the end of the day, if he wants to go, he can go. It's as simple as that. We see Van Persie go. We see Sanchez go. Henry broke my heart. Fabregas made me cry. People have left. And I grew not to get attached to people no more. And unfortunately for me, the only people that I can pretty much say that I'm a little attached to is probably the younger lot, like Guendouzi and Martinelli. I ain't even growing attached to Leno. I have my theories, I have my opinions about Leno. My boy Joseph knows. But Leno has been saving us this season. Aubameyang has been slowly slowing up. But again, that's not his fault. The way the team has been managed, coached, and let's face it, they ain't been playing to their best. Hasn't really helped us or them. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for me going forward, like I said, if you're here to stay, you're here to stay. But you need to play. But if you want to go, bye-bye. See you later. Like I said, we see so many people have come and gone with Arsenal. To me, it doesn't hurt me anymore. It really doesn't. I mean, nah. So, again, like I said, just closing on the Arteta news. Of course, Arsenal and Mikel Arteta are back together again. Arteta is the manager going forward. Will he be in charge of the game this weekend coming up? That is a very good question. I'm not sure. But I am here to give you my starting 11. So this is my starting 11. Leno in goal. I'm going to put Hector Bellerin right back. And this is all the team news as far as I'm aware. I've been on the website and I've seen who's fit and who's not. So Bellerin, Chambers. It's going to have to be Socrates or David Luiz. And I'm going to probably bite my own lip when I say this. I wish Holding was fit, but he's not. Yeah, man. David Luiz is going to not be in this one for me. Socrates, yes, you're going to be picked for this one. Left back, Kolasinac. The midfield, I'm going to bring Xhaka back into this one. Been a couple of games out now. He's had a concussion. Since he's come into the team, he has done better than the rest of the midfielders, as I've said in the last couple videos. But we know how we feel about Granit Xhaka, and apparently he's on a longer than list of them players that want to leave. So it is what it is. We all have our feelings and grievances on Granit Xhaka. So let's just deal with that. Beside him, I'm going to go with Lucas Torreira. Again, Guendouzi, you haven't really done enough for me to warrant a starting position. Yes, you was under Unai Emery as a starting position. And no, I'm not turning on Guendouzi. Like I said to you already. Guendouzi, Martinelli, Saka, Willock. Yo, the young lot, I'm with it right now. Do you know what I'm saying? And, you know, certain players in the first team. But the rest of you have really stepped down. But, yeah, Torreira, Xhaka in that midfield, no questions asked. Going in front of him now, I'm going to switch it up. I'm not picking Ozil. No. Now, I've had enough of Mesut Ozil. And yes, he is our most creative player. I get it. Ceballos is not quite fit yet. I get that. But I'm sorry, Mesut Ozil, his attitude has been poor. And I don't blame him somewhat because, again, Unai Emery has shunned him to the Wolves. And let's face it, after that Europa League final, I think a lot of us had Ozil. I think a lot of us tried to put it to the side. But again, when the Xhaka situation happened, and then we go and see Ozil go in and throw a little hissy fit coming off the pitch last week against City, then it kind of goes to show to you, look, shit ain't going to change. Like I said in my video, I'm done with Ozil. So for me, I'd rather put Joe Willock there, man. I mean, I'm not saying Everton are weak, but I'd rather put Willock there because at least I know Willock is going to charge at them and try a thing. No, he hasn't looked great, but I'm willing to give Willock more of a chance than Mesut Ozil. If not, then we got Emile Smith-Rowe. So I'm going with Joe Willock. It's as simple as that. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Up top for me, I'm going to go with Pepe because Pepe, again, needs to adjust. Yes, he's finally scored a goal in the Premier League against a very poor West Ham side. And I'm not taking anything away from Pepe when I say that. But that Man City game, it just wasn't good enough. But, you know, those reports and rumours, maybe it was a little unfair to him on the day, but there was reports and rumours saying that he might have picked up a knock along the way to the game. That's why we didn't see him in Belgium for the Liège game. So Pepe's in there for me. Now, this is going to be tough because Gabriel Martinelli is already in the squad. And look, he's not getting dropped anytime soon. I don't think we should drop him. Personally, he's been a light. He's been one of the lights. Probably one of the shining lights that hasn't started to differ or dim lately. Gabriel Martinelli. So the kid has to stay in the start of the lineup. It's imperative Arsenal start him in that lineup. Probably for the rest of the season. Because, listen, I like Saka. Saka's fine. No problems with Saka. But this whole Aubameyang and Lacazette wide situation, it got the best of us. Because we got to a point where we're going to have to play one of them. It's been poor. And playing with 4-4-2 right now is probably the worst idea we have. So definitely I ain't doing that. And we already know I already went for a 4-2-3-1. Or it could go into a 4-4-3, sorry. However you like. So for me, I mean, it's a bit hard because Lacazette hasn't really looked great since coming back from his injury. Yes, he's got a couple of goals, but he hasn't been the Lacazette of 2018, 2019. Aubameyang, again, I mean, a lot of people say he goes missing in the games. He does. But, you know, he does show up. But it's the service. If there's no feed to supply, then what are we going to do? We're going to stand there. Obama's going to stand there for 40, 60, 70 minutes, pulling hissy fits, moaning because we're not playing to his strengths. But I'm sorry, he is the club captain. He's going to have to start working properly and start helping the midfield because the midfield has been non-fucking existent. This is why I had to put Xhaka in the team because when it's Torreira, Guendouzi, these lot ain't doing it. I'm sorry. We know we need another holding midfielder. But guess what? This is what we got for now. January is around the corner. We got tough games coming up after Everton. We got the likes of Chelsea, Manchester United, etc. coming down the line. We got Bournemouth away coming up probably after this game. And guys, like I said, I even gave you the fixtures in the last episode. So if I got that wrong, apologies. Go and check the fixtures out like I said in the last video. But guys, I'm going to go with Aubameyang. And It might be hard for Lacazette to understand, and I love Lacazette, but you'll probably think, but you just picked Aubameyang. Because Aubameyang is quicker, Aubameyang could get for headers. I haven't seen the fight in Lacazette, but I will be bringing on Lacazette in this game. So someone will have to take the L, but we don't know who that will be. So whoever has a shit game, Lacazette will come on. Simple as that. I'm not playing Ozil. I've had enough of Ozil. I'm sick and tired of his bullshit. Now, the reason why I'm acting like this is because I tried to back him in pre-season, you know, earlier on in the season. Then Emery shunned him out the team. And then I said to myself, do you know what? I think it's better like that, because at the end of the day, I want to see what we're like without Mesut Ozil. We were winning games without Mesut Ozil last season, and then unfortunately we have to bring him back. And then this season hasn't been great. We lack creativity, we lack directness. We've been very vulnerable in the counter attack. Obviously, Ozil's got nothing to do with that. But in terms of actually getting forward and feeding the goals to Aubameyang or Lacazette or Martinelli or Saka or even Pepe or even a Nelson, then it's just been poor. We see Torreira been pulling off more assists and more better performance than Mesut Ozil. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. If you think I'm wrong, argue with me in the comment section, guys. This is why I have a YouTube channel, because I would love to debate Arsenal fans like me who either have an opinion that thinks it's wrong or not. The fact of the matter is, we love the club. People love Ozil. People don't like Ozil. Same with Aubameyang. Same with Lacazette. Same with Callum Chambers. Same with Leno. You get where I'm going with this. So, guys, of course, like I said to you, that is the team. Let me go for it again if you guys have forgot. Leno, Chambers, even I forgot. Bloody hell. Excuse me. Leno, Bellerin, Chambers, Socrates, Kolasinac, Xhaka, Torreira, Willock, Martinelli, Aubameyang, and Pepe. That is my team. That is where I'm going Goodison Park with. Yes, we got Mandem on the bench anyways, you know what I mean? Guendouzi's going to be on the bench. Emile Smith-Rowe will be on the bench. Reece Nelson will be on the bench. Do you know what I mean? I even might bring up Tyrone. I might even put him on the bench. I don't know. I know that Aka's on the bench, but Tyrese has been kind of doing his thing on, you know, 23s. I might. But, guys, let me know your start 11, of course. The scoreline. Now, I know I went for a loss last week. And trust me, that was tough for me to do. But listen, we got to be real. We got to be honest. We know where we are. We know it's going to take a very long time for us to even get back to where we were 4 years ago. Let's be real. And even then, we got to start challenging for the title eventually. So, I don't know, man. So, for me, it's going to be a tough one. Again, Carlo Ancelotti, will he be there? Will Duncan Ferguson be in charge? I'm not sure. We all know Carlo Ancelotti apparently has agreed to be the Everton manager. So, this will be a tough one, guys. Remember last season, we did lose there 1-0. Alex Iwobi's going to be there. Of course, we just sold him in the summer. Of course, Theo Walcott, another ex-Gooner. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we have problems with ex-Gooners trying to turn up when we play. So, hopefully not. This won't be the case. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go for a 2-2. I think it'll be a very good game. I think Arsenal will try and show some type of fight. Hopefully, Mikel Arteta is, you know, put the whip to everyone. But in terms of shaping up the mentality, but, you know, I feel like the Arsenal boys have got something to prove. But again, Everton, you cannot take lightly. You know, since Duncan Ferguson's come in, they got a win against Chelsea. They drew against Manchester United at Old Trafford. I mean, it sounds like a victory already, doesn't it? But I'm not going to say a victory. I'm going to go for a draw. Only reason why I want the team to prove me wrong and go out there and get the win. But I'm not that confident enough to say we're going to go out there and get 3 points. I'm being honest, guys. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. But, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for checking out this video. Of course, like, share, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Click the links if you want to get in touch with me, Twitter and Instagram in the description. Guys, hit the comment section. Would love to know your thoughts. Those who are watching on Facebook, those who are watching on IGTV, etc. Guys, leave me your comments. Peace.